Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all already know who this is. This is Ron the freaking Don. Now, today, my video is going to be about my favorite topic of this whole presidential race between Vice President, Democratic presumptive nominee Kamala Harris, and the Republican nominee Donald Trump. My favorite topic of this campaign of 2024 is economic policy. Love this topic because Donald Trump has cornered Kamala Harris in her campaign into speaking about her economic policy. And now she has, as a result of that, she has discussed her recent ideas about economic policy at a rally this past week. She has this idea of implementing price and food controls to cap inflation. So she say. She wants to fight inflation using these policies. But, however, the only issue with that is those policies never worked. These policies has been tried in Venezuela during the tenure of Hugo Chavez, the president of Venezuela. He implemented these policies, and which has led to inflation. And these policies has also been tried by the Soviet Union, led by Joseph Stalin. That resulted in food shortages and high inflation as well. That policy has even been tried here in the U.S. during the 70s when Richard Nixon, during his tenure as a president, enacted Nixon shock. Now, those policies has led to economic stagflation, which is high unemployment, low declining economic growth, and high inflation due to his policy of price control and food controls for 3 months. He froze food prices for 3 months, and it resulted to an economic stagflation. And the oil embargo, have played a part in that as well. Do these things sound familiar to you? Does these things sound like it's taking place today? I'll let y'all decide that. But those throughout history, price and food controls has never worked. So why would Kamala Harris think that it will work now in 2025 if it never worked before? Why? Because I guess she's trying to pander to the far left. She wants to pander to the communists, and she wants to pander to the communists of the far left part lane of the Democratic Party that happens to be socialist. So even Obama, one of the top officials for Obama's economic policy, has stated that it will be a disaster, that he hopes it's rhetoric and not reality. Even the business commentator on CNN has said that this will lead to food shortages and high inflation. It don't sound like we're too far away from that now. And guess what? With the implementation of these ideas, will result in economic stagflation like it had in the 70s. And not only that, she also wants to give a $25,000 tax rebate for first-time home buyers, as well as $10,000 rebate for first-generation home buyers. Those ideas sound good on the surface. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds decent on the surface. But what will it result to? That's not going to result to high demand. That's what it was going to. It's going to result to high demand, and which is going to be a catalyst for an overall increase in housing prices. So how do I know that? Because it sounds similar to, this is exactly what led to the economic crisis of 2008, the housing crisis of 2008. That's exactly what led to it. The government gave the banks money to incentivize more home buyers and home ownership. That's exactly how it happened in 2008, how the housing market collapsed in 2007, which led to an overall recession in 2008. So, but not only that, it's also going to increase demand. And also too, I acknowledge the fact that Vanguard and BlackRock, which are asset management companies that are buying up plenty, maybe millions of homes throughout the US. But I acknowledge that, but and enacting regulations on these things will probably make the situation worse, because the regulations she wants to enact are the algorithmic facilitation of rental housing cartels act, and as well as the Stop Predatory Investing Act to bring down the cost of rent. And they say that also it's going to, like, not only will it bring down the cost of rent, but it's going to put regulation on how much the asset management companies can buy at one time and sell it for a premium. Sell it at a premium. Now, how is that going to work? They may all they're going to do is end up finding a loophole to buy the homes again. And on top of that, they probably will be getting government assistance in order to buy the homes. Again, this sounds like it's going to lead to another 2008 housing crisis. Yep, that's what it sounds like. It's going to lead to a 2008 housing crash, and we're bound to repeat history if we ignore it, and that's exactly what's going to happen if we implement these policies by Kamala Harris. So no wonder why she didn't want to talk about policy. No wonder why she didn't want to speak about any of her policy ideas. But just like the masterful troll that Trump is, he cornered her and poked holes in her campaign of identity politics to make her discuss policy. So, Comrade Kamala. Comrade Kamala, I'm not sure. And I see why you ain't want to discuss policy now. But anyway, this is a recipe for disaster. And that will be my 2 cents in regards to her economic policy. All right? If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment. I will catch y'all in my next video. Peace.